Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. And if you are here, welcome. And if you're watching the replay, welcome. I'd love to know. So if you're here live, let us know in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, I'd love for you to comment #replay so we know you watched. And I'd also love for you to share this if it resonates with you, with your friends and your family. You can share this on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you feel inclined and what you resonate with. So hello, my name is Whitney, and if you're brand new to me, I am a certified medium and spiritual mentor, and I really feel passionate about helping spiritual and ambitious souls really connect to their intuition, claim their spiritual intuitive gifts, connect to their spirit guides so they can live their life purpose abundantly. Yes, absolutely. I truly believe that we are here on Earth. We've incarnated with this compass called our intuition, and we have these navigators called our spirit guides, and that we are here to really live our purpose, to live our mission, and we can do this in an abundant way. Now, I know abundance is defined in many different ways, but I truly believe it is internal first, and then we move into the external. So with that being said, I wanted to talk about some common myths around spirit guides, intuition, and abundance. And so if you would love to increase your intuition and abundance, I want to invite you to join our free 5-day challenge that happens at least once a year, sometimes twice. So it's really a special event that we put lots and lots of energy into, and we build community. And I'd love to see you inside that challenge at messengerofspirit.com/more. And it starts May 17th. So inside, we're going to be removing abundance blocks, intuition blocks. We're going to be connecting with our spirit guides, talking about how you receive your intuitive messages, setting our intentions, and really connecting with our guides and each other. So I hope that you can join us. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. But all the details can be found at messengerofspirit.com/more. Okay, let's get into today's topic. So today's topic is about the myths that I hear quite a bit. And so one of the first myths is, I don't have it. I don't have intuition. I'm not intuitive. So I will tell you, every single person that is born into this world has intuition. It just doesn't look the way you think it should look all the time. And that's because we're unique and different. And so there are different ways that you can receive your intuitive messages. You can receive them through seeing, hearing, feeling, or knowing. And I think the knowing is the most challenging one because there's a couple different ways. A thought can pop into your mind, or your body just goes into action. Your body is just responding to the energy before your brain gets it. And so what happens is sometimes people feel yeses or nos, they hear yeses or nos, they see yeses or nos. However, the knowing often happens before it gets to your brain. It's like you moved into action and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, and this wasn't intuition, I'm just doing the thing. And then it finally hits your brain a bit later. Now, if you feel like I am super blocked, then your spirit guides give you those intuitive messages in a different way. You can get those messages through other people, through signs, through messages that come on your TV, through songs that are played on your Spotify. And so your clients might even come in and give you messages as well, not knowing that it's a message. So your spirit guides will give you those messages the best way that they know how. And knowing that you have the ability to really cultivate your own intuitive abilities is really, really key. And so learning more about that is going to be instrumental so that you can make your intuition work for you, which brings me to another myth. But before I get to that, I'd love for you to join our challenge so you can learn more about the intuitive types. Again, messengerofspirit.com/more. Now, as far as the other myth that I was more so talking about is people might just say, it just happens when it needs to. And so that's a myth of just thinking it only happens when it's supposed to happen. Here's the thing with intuition. You can't force intuition, like you can't make your spirit guides talk to you, right? Because you can't make anybody do anything. But you can make your intuition work for you. And guess what? Your spirit guides want to communicate with you every day. So no, you can't make them give you a specific answer, but you can cultivate your intuition to talk to your guides every day and get intuitive guidance. And so understanding that you can actually hone this ability so that it's like on demand, right? So if you think about when you're ready to watch a TV show, you can say, I want to press play now, or I want to pause it. So for those of you who have maybe ran away from your intuition in the past, I'm raising my hand, then you know that you can press pause on your intuition. Now, those of you who might feel super open, you might be thinking, how do I press the pause? I totally understand that, but you can. And if you feel like you've been pressing pause for years, you can open it back up and talk to your guides every day so that it's not just a happenstance thing. Now, when we have huge messages, like really important, like let's save you from this specific situation, or you really need to reach out to so-and-so, your guides are going to try their darndest to give you the best messages possible. However, if you have this channel that you haven't really smoothed out, it's going to be a bit harder for them to get those messages to you. So why we hone our intuition is so that we can open up those channels more so that you can receive those messages on a daily basis. So know that it doesn't just happen when it happens. It can happen every day, and you can develop a nice relationship with your spirit guides. Now, another thing that I hear is, oh, you just have to be born with it. Well, I think you already know the answer by now, but everyone's born with it. Everyone's born with the ability to have intuitive messages come through for them. So that means your intuition. And if you're wondering what intuition is, it's you receiving answers from your spiritual guidance team for you. Now, as far as that goes, we're all born differently. We're born with different attributes, physical attributes. We're born with different cellular information. We're also born with different energy. So with that being said, you already know that there may be different ways, different intuitive types, but also different sensitivity levels. And so the great news is if you're hearing me right now, you're listening, you're watching this video, no matter when this reaches you, it could be 10 years from now, you know that it's time to develop your intuition a bit more. It's time to hone it. So just because you're born with one sensitivity level doesn't mean you're stuck with that for the rest of your life. You shift and change and grow energetically, and you become lighter. You have the ability to grow your sensitivity. For those of you out there thinking, I'm way too sensitive, how do I like tone it down? You can also hone that to tone it as well to work for you. So again, I'd love to see you inside of the free challenge if this is something that you want to learn more about, messengerspirit.com/more. Now, another myth is, I don't have spirit guides. Like, I don't have them. What I'll say, everyone has spirit guides. They guide, they teach, and protect us. They're drawn to us based off of our vibrational state, what we do in life. And so we attract spirit guides that are similar to us, yet higher in vibration, so that they can give us the guidance, the things that we can't see. They are the navigators that can go up to the top of the hill and say, oh, wait a minute, you need to go in this direction. However, we have to give them permission, and we have to communicate with them to develop the relationship. So it is similar to any relationship that you have with anyone. You've got to communicate with them in order for them to really have that tight bond with you. Now, they're still going to try to help you as best they can, but they are not going to just read your thoughts. You have to intentionally communicate with them so that they know what you need help with. And you have to also learn how to hone your intuition so then you can receive their messages. Communication's a two-way street. You've heard that before, right? One is communicating outwardly and then listening. And so with that, you do have guides, but you may have felt like they've gone away, or maybe you're like, I don't know where they are. Well, I would ask yourself, are you communicating with them, and have you honed your intuition to really listen to them? Sometimes we communicate with them when we really, really need something, but I recommend communicating with them on a daily basis so that you have that great relationship. Kind of think of them like your BFFs. It's like, hey, I need to really talk to you about this. What do you think about this? What should I do about this? Hey, what do you need from me? Like, how can I reciprocate the relationship? So think about it like that. Another thing is, oftentimes we say, it will never happen to me. This really relates to intuition and abundance, right? So when we start saying things like, oh, that person's lucky, or oh my gosh, that person won the lottery, that'll never happen to me, we start basically saying that we are not in an abundant way of thinking. Now, abundance is defined very differently based on the person. So this can be spiritual abundance, financial abundance. Really, it's both. And so looking at, if you are saying, well, that is over there, whether it's I can't receive my intuitive messages abundantly, or I really feel like that is a high dollar amount that I'll never get. Whatever that is, the more that we're thinking like that, the more we're saying, this is me and that's that. And so really starting to make that internal shift of, well, it may not come in through the form of the lottery. It might, but how, and be curious, how can I receive abundance? How is abundance showing up in my life? And so look at how is abundance showing up in your life. This could be through friendships. It could be through items. This can be through money. It can be through your intuitive messages. Just really start looking at it in that way. And so understanding that that's really going to be key. And we're going to talk about this more in our free 5-day challenge happening May 17th through the 21st, where we really do some deeper diving. We are going to dig deep in to really see what's blocking us. And so this is going to be some homework, but we're going to go a bit more as we uncover some of the things that might be blocking us from our intuitive skills and also through our abundance as well. So if that sounds good to you, if you're the type of the person that really wants to do the work and says, I really am serious about this, I'm committed, I want to talk to my spirit guides, I want to receive intuitive information and guidance so that you can make aligned decisions towards your life purpose and live that through your business and increase more of your abundance, then come on into our Intuition and Abundance Challenge, messengerspirit.com/more. As soon as you sign up, you will see this email come into your inbox. And if you don't see that email come into your inbox, please reach out to us, support@messengerspirit.com. We're so excited to welcome you. So once you sign up, you will get an email with all the instructions, and then you're going to want to join our Facebook group exclusively for this challenge. We wanted to create a Facebook group that is dedicated just for people inside of the challenge so we can be laser focused and create a beautiful intention as we manifest together. All right, that is it for now. I can't wait to see you inside, and I will check back in with you next week. Bye.